Okay, this is the deal. I've got a car with a flat battery, and I'm going to try and jump start it with this, which is a model plain battery. It's a 3-cell lithium-ion polymer battery, which means these things produce about 12 to 13 volts, but they can take monstrous currents. So these things will typically take, sustained currents of 30 amps or something. Okay, so set up here we have our plane, our battery. And that there is a little ammeter, voltmeter, such that I can actually read what the hell's going on when I'm flying the plane. So, I'm going to get the radio on. That. And wire this guy up. Arm the plane. Come on. There we go. Which tells us that we have 12.7 volts. And if we now, there we go, I've set up some stuff such that you can see the sort of thrust the plane can produce. Now it produces about a kilo of thrust, which is about 2 pounds, which is not bad for a little motor like that. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Full thrust. Okay, so that's the sort of thrust that the plane produces. And if you want to take a look at the current it produces, so that was peaking out at about 40 amps. And of course that's my little, so I can read the display when I need to. So yeah, battery like this can produce about 40 amps at 12 volts, which on paper is enough to start a car. Whether it will or not remains to be seen. Now the story of the car is that about 3 days ago I lent it to a guy to take a girl out on a date, and he cleaned it, which was jolly sporting of him, but unfortunately he also left the door open, which means that a couple of days later I have a flat battery. Now I did have a jump starter, but that died some time ago, so I salvaged the leads off it, and have put a Dean's connector on here. Now obviously this is all fairly cherry rigged, so you've got to be very careful that those don't touch, especially when it's all live. Right, so let's go hook this up with the car, see what we can do. I guess I'm probably going to need both hands for this, so let's just put the camera down for a second. Right, red is of course positive. You'll be very careful you don't touch any metalwork with the contacts, otherwise not only will you get a fairly impressive light show, it will screw up your batteries. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so what do we got? Red is on positive, black is on negative. Leads are fairly distant from anything metal, it's all plastic. Right, and now let's connect our battery up. And you're going to make very sure that in this case, gonna make sure that you're not touching anything metal, and very sure that while your batteries are back to front, otherwise they will sort of burst into flame. But okay, baby, make me proud. Yeah. Okay. Okay, right, you've got to be fairly quick with that. These things are 3 cells, so they're not designed to take charge. Yeah, you charge the cells separately, not down there, but that's not even slightly warm. But just for, as to show you the sort of, no, I won't short out these, but I did yesterday, and that's the char marks that you get out of just to shorten these things out. Oh, my poor car. You sound like you're in... That's better. Well, something's slipping until it warmed up. Anyway, right, so I'm going to leave that now to charge the battery. So anyway, yeah, that's starting the car with a 3-cell lithium-ion polymer battery from a model airplane.